Okay, so this is pretty much it being done. It's been a couple of days since I last recorded, and I was hoping to be done the next day. But after measuring everything, making sure everything was perfectly measured, and designed in FreeCAD, sliced it in Cura, and my printer started jamming and I couldn't figure out why. Basically tore it apart at least twice, maybe a third time if you want to count that. Getting all kinds of splits in the print. It jammed at the nozzle. I couldn't figure it out. Checked all the heating, changed the hot end, changed the nozzle, extruder, motor, clamp, mechanism. It was a real pain in the butt. Every time I've looked at it, every time I tore it apart, it was usually off, and I didn't realize that the hot end fan was dead. So basically two full days gone, me trying to figure it out. Then I happened to notice that the fan wasn't working, and actually had some fans from a project concept a while back ago. It was the right it's the shape. It was a 4010 fan. It worked in perfectly. It's actually an upgrade. Oh, here it is. It's an upgrade to the brushless ones that Creality gives out with standard. So after, excuse me, after going through quite a few bad prints, started with the gray, and I noticed that the white was running a little bit better, but it was still jam up. Roughly after 3 millimeters of height on the z-axis, I finally got what I was able to print, glued them together, crazy glued them together to get the right height. They were all wonky in one way or another. You can see here, that's going to have a little bleed over. I didn't realize I put it in upside down, but it was already too late. They were already numbered. Put a extra foam in between since I have gaps because of the connecting wires. They're on both sides, so the frame ended up being a little bit bigger than a perfect square to the lights. So it's okay. Put the extra foam in, so don't have much bleed over on top. Putting the diffuser on, that's going to be the last tricky part. More than likely I won't make a video on it. I might take a short video clip of it running, and if I ever edit the videos, they'll be in there. But a good fit. Only problem is, one, as we see, this is not perfectly even. So I have to tack the screen onto the actual highest point of the grid. I'm thinking with the crazy glue, because hot glue would probably be seen. But I use hot glue to actually put the grid in. As I said, there's 4 sections, but probably about 7 different prints. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Well, so that's it in a nutshell. I took the small breadboard, took the little sticker cover off the back and tacked it directly to the back. Arduino is still able to be removed or programmed directly in. And I'm using a 9-volt power supply, little wall wart, and it's going into a breadboard. Ooh, yeah, it doesn't move. A breadboard power supply, which powers the rails. Gives enough juice for running the LEDs. As you can see here, the LEDs are running directly off the power supply and not through the Arduino. It's 100 LEDs. That's quite a bit of current for a little Arduino clone, to be exact. And that's it. This was a long video, but this is the last one. I hope someone sees it someday, because I don't even know if I'm posting. This is really for my own record. Well, pretty happy with it. It's not perfect, but I figured out how to fix it.